all y'all watch collectors and everybody that's just passing by. What's going on, man? Welcome into the show, man. It's your boy Trapvision 3D, and today I'm gonna do a what we call like a live review or reaction to a watch. Yeah, I'm back talking about another watch, of course. So today, or actually this whole week, I'm doing a what they call a tribute to Armed Forces Week, and all week I've been wearing. So I know it's just Tuesday, but for the entire week I'll be wearing a different watch that represents the military. And I I didn't look, so I'm going to be talking about this piece right here, man. It's the Khaki King, Khaki Field timepiece by Hamilton. We'll talk about pretty much what I think of this watch. And I looked at one review. In the one review I looked at, I thought it was cool. And of course, like any review is like their opinion of what the watch is. What's up, Jay Jones? Their opinion of what the watch is, man. And you take that for what it is. You can run with it, or you could just say, man, you crazy. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you what I think of the watch as I get my fingerprints all off the crystal. This cat live again while I'm at. Hey man, remember I hit you up and told you, man. Actually I didn't, but I got it. It sound good for YouTube, right? So anyway, man, I don't know what watches you guys have in your collection that are considered military style watches. And while I have him here, Vic, great choice. I really like, you know what, your Magnum with that Legardo bun strap on it. Oh wow, bro, I remember when you got that watch, man. And of all of the Magnums that they have, that was like the most gentleman piece Magnum that I've ever. That, and I know they got one on the tan strap, but that one right there, man, and the black one. That's the black one is the most classic looking one, but that green one, oh, bro, you took me out. I said, hey, man, you got the whole week, bro. I don't care what you wear. That one that you wore yesterday, heater. That sucker was a heater. Boy, you made me stand up and salute to that one, boy. Sheesh. You got all three? Of course you do. I didn't see. Did you post it already, bro? Because I didn't see. I would go on Facebook and look. Um. So let's jump into this watch, man. So this is the Hamilton Khaki King, and they call it the Khaki King because at the 12 o'clock, you see where the date and the day of the week is on there, and of course you can see the reflection of my light. I don't know if you can see it. There's a huge moth back there too. Where? Maybe I can't see it, but I'm gonna tell you what. The Hamilton. Let's get one thing out the way about the Hamilton it don't really bother me, man, but it is surprising. So the one thing about the Hamilton is like the water resistance on this watch isn't as good as other field watches, and the thing. And to think about what makes up a field watch, man? Because I had them when I was in the Army, man. When I served, I had a field watch. I had a Timex, and of course I had my digital pieces, man. But those watches stood up, man. Like all of the training stuff that we did, all of like required you to get in water, man. We had to walk in with our rifles above our head through the mud and all this other stuff. And my watch was right there, man. I had it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't own a Hamilton, but the water resistance on this is only a 5 bar. It's only 5 bar. What that means is like that equates to about, I know it's less than 200, it's like 164 to 165 feet of water, right? It's not a dive watch, but when you think field, you think more, like a solid, number. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can get at least 200 meters out of this thing, or 300 feet of water resistance. But it's still fine. I think this watch is still good enough to go and survive training. And like, as you can see, the crown guards on it to keep that crown from getting bashed. Because I'm telling you, when you training, And I'm looking at it from that standpoint. Oh, speaking of which, Big Dog, what's going on? Hey, did you know? Been posting yesterday and today. Okay, I gotta go. I don't know. I gotta see because it didn't show up on my feed, bro. Um, did you know that Hamilton is featured in over 500 movies and TV shows? They have more cameos than any other watch in history. I don't think another watch can come close ever, unless people just stop wearing Hamiltons in movies. So I don't know how that makes you feel, right? You know what I'm saying? I think that's great marketing on behalf of Hamilton. And it wasn't until a couple weeks ago I was at Reese Nichols, and that was way before I got this because I actually got this from Trifecta. So if you look on the thumbnail, man, hey, go holler at Mark. I actually left it down in the description. I always leave y'all some little nuggets, man, for y'all to go grab. But anyway, Shamilton, his name is Shannon, but they call him Shamilton. He was telling me that Hamilton has been featured in more movies than any other watch. It is the movie watch of all time. And I said, that's interesting because I know, the Ventura, what other watch? Like there was in Men in Black, all right? I believe there was a Hamilton and Pearl Harbor. And like that's only 2 movies. Like it's TV shows and all kind of stuff. So what I did is I went on, I can pull it up here in a second, is I went to go see the movies that these watches been in, but then I want to see what watches actually made the cut. You know what I'm saying? So hold up. I got this right here. JJ doesn't need any more watches. Ha! He said he posted some heat. Got 6 more coming in today. Jeez. All right, y'all. So let's see what. Ooh. Okay, so we got the Ventura Chrono Quartz, which comes in at $1,000. It doesn't tell me what movie it was in. The Jazzmaster Date Auto, which is $875. Khaki Field Titanium Auto, which is $1,000. That featured in the movie? Okay. The Jazzmaster Date Auto on leather. The American Classic Intramatic Chrono. I'm not even familiar with that Hamilton piece. It's $21.45. Orange juice. What's going on? That's your YouTube name. That's funny. Orange juice. Oh my gosh. He just took me out a little bit. This stupid cat just walked past. All right, so I know that Dune 2 has that digital looking Ventura piece. What is that actually called? The Ventura XXL. Bright Dune limited edition. That's $1,750. It's quartz. There's 3 batteries that operate that watch. And it's shaped like a Dorito. A burnt Dorito with blue stripe, blue stuff on it. Well, they got 2 different ones. They got the Edge Dune limited edition, which is $25, and then the $1,750 one. Okay. So at the end of the day, don't hate the cat, or we gonna have problems. What, man? I ain't got. Hey, look, he keep the mice away. I just don't get down with cats because I'm allergic to them. So you want the cat to come up here and I start having this sneezing spell and I can't get to my medicine with my EpiPen, which I ain't got no EpiPen, and I just fall over and die, and my computer get ripped off, and everybody come in and start taking watches, and they're like, well, shoot, he dead on the porch. Let's go in the house, and then they take everything else, and that'd be the end of it. All because you wanted the cat to come up here. Man, that's messed up. No, you good, man. I'm being dramatic. All right, so back to this watch, man. So, in my personal opinion, I love the fact that it has a black dial, and it actually teaches people that if you don't know how to read a 24-hour scale on time, it's actually corresponding with each number that it is. So This is a great it's a tool watch. It is a learning tool. So if somebody say, hey, at 1600 I need you to come over here, or 1645, which is 445, you can look down and you'll be like, oh, I guess so. You got both scales on there. I think that is really, really nice. And I love that the seconds hand, look at the seconds hand come all the way. I'm talking about it's scrubbing past. Miss dang, they're touching the rehat of this watch, man. It's crazy. They got that thing. It's so exaggerated. It's like, okay, this is the time. I think it's even going past it, man. Now, Hamilton got this thing. So what is in this? The H40, which is it's an ETA movement. All of their movements are ETA based. Yeah, I got another one. I just thought about that. Hold on. Now I didn't set the time on this one, but I want to show both of these. So this is a 40 millimeter and this is a 42. This one right here is more what I've seen in the field, but the 38 millimeter on NATO strap. So this is more common, but I had to get this one. Now this one, I'm gonna tell you this, I didn't get Hamilton. I don't like Hamilton because of the movies or anything like that, which is, I think that's a plus. I think that, like I said, I think that's great marketing for Hamilton, because there are people that follow, like Taylor Swift fans. Dude, Taylor Swift fans are crazy. I ran into one, and man, she was fanatical. But then I ran into a number of Beehive people, like Beyonce. So I'm sure that if Beyonce wore a watch, I guarantee you there'll be a few thousand people that will go out and grab that watch because she had it on, that because she wore it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's great marketing for Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope. It's just not the reason why I got this watch. This one has the case back where you can actually see, and you can see the Hamilton, the H-Town is in there. Let me see, what is that? Oh, I didn't. You know what? I didn't even know that the serial number is on that. That's crazy. And I've had this watch for a couple weeks now, man. I just not noticed that. The more you know, right? It now does not have a screw down crown. It's pop. You know, I only got one watch, one Hamilton, which you'll see that tomorrow, because that's what I'm wearing tomorrow. I got one Hamilton that is screw down, which I like. I like that one, man. You'll see this Expedition. I really like. I was supposed to wear the Expedition today, but I looked down at this one. I said, yeah. Now the review that I saw on here, they didn't like it because you see the 1 and 11 is cut off. If you're a watch collector, you know the orientation of it, man. Like, so it's showing the feature of it. That don't bother me at all. That don't bother me. And that may bother some other people, so this may not work for you. It's a 40 millimeter. That may not work for you. You may want something bigger. So that's why I'm like, get into this bad boy right here. That's a 42. It wears well. This one wears perfect, man. But you know what I love about it, though? Hold up. Get out of here with the beep beeps, my guy. So let me put that on the wrist. See it on the wrist? Press the button, and it's off, man. It's so easy, man. It don't pull hairs. And the unfortunate thing about Hamilton is I myself can recall when I first joined the military that you can get a Hamilton for under $400. It was like you could get a Hamilton, a khaki field for under $400, man. I remember that he was like in the PX, and at one point they were issuing this to soldiers, man. So I'm like, dang, I hate that I didn't get a chance to get into that, man. I mean, even with me signing up for the Army, they could at least gave me a free watch, and I would have chose the Hamilton even back then. But that's why I chose it. Now, anybody that see this watch and they say, what is a rehat? The inner part of the watch, brother. You know what a rehat is. You know what it is. You see what Dave D trying to do? He has, haha, Source Vision is a Swiftie. Yo, Juno 757, what's going on? I really like that 40 millimeter. Good afternoon. What's up, Rob? Oh, yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm double wristing it today. Double wristing it. So, what I got to say about this watch, man, I think it's a comfortable build. Another thing that's frowned upon in the community, it only has 2 levels of micro adjust, right? So the problem is it doesn't have what you call half links. If it had half links, then you'll be good to go. So this one fits. It fits snug on my wrist, but I'm losing weight anyway. You know what I'm saying? But if I was a little bigger, I'll just put it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'll put another. Matter of fact, I can actually, because I got it on the second one, I can actually pull it out another tad to give myself a little bit more room. But it's good the way I got it now. It's like 11 millimeters tall too, so it fits well. Sapphire crystal. If you care about that stuff, man. Some people don't care about crystal. If you want a watch that is a great workhorse and you're not about to go to war, because I wouldn't recommend this in war. You know why? Now, you see that bezel work on there? It's too shiny. Too shiny. You make yourself a target, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially out there in the desert, and then you got your camo that's supposed to blend in with the sand. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the uniform that we had, bro, you see me coming. If I'm coming through the sand, you see me coming. But let's just say that I had sand gear. I don't want to give myself away, because this right here is no cloud cover in Iraq, bro. I'm talking about it's nothing. It's like it's cloudy here. In Iraq, bro, the only time I seen clouds was like towards October. You know what I'm saying? When it rained like crazy, then it got cold. Oh yeah, it actually snows in Iraq. But anyway, to the watch, this is a good watch for people that's in garrison, those that are training back home. Even if you're going through your training, I think this is nice. If you're in the office, it's cool. They do have this in the PVD coated, and I believe it's the same price. So this watch is around $745, and that was the part I was talking about. That's the unfortunate part, is the cost of goods and services has gone up with everything. And it seems that the Swatch Group or any Swiss-made product, even the micro brands, have gone up at least $100. I think a bare minimum of $100 per year. So at one point, as much as I like these, I'm gonna tell you, like the conversation I just had, me and Dave D talked about this. I'm glad I got the watches I have. If I never collect another watch, because I don't foresee me playing the game of going like, oh, I want that watch, but the price went up and it's the same equipment. You know what I'm saying? So like with this, it's nothing changed. Now, one thing I will say is that on your newer Hamiltons, they did work on the loom, because that was a weak point. I don't know why they don't go up on the water resistancy, but it don't bother me if they don't. The loom is always a good thing. And I want to talk about something real quick. Just like, so this was questioned. The accuracy on this watch was questioned. I looked at a forum where, depending on what position this watch is facing in, you can get up to 10 seconds per day off of this watch, right? And they're like, hey, man, that's not accurate enough. In today's age of collecting, man, you got multiple watches, man. How often are you going to wear this watch? How often are you going to wear that watch that you, like your COS certified level? I mean, because my COS is still running right now because I'm switching back and forth. I'm actually switching back and forth between the watches I like the most, right? And those feel good pieces. But like that COS certified Tissot I got, it's going to run out of power here pretty soon. It's got like 38, 40 hours power reserve, and it's not going to get the attention this week that the rest of these watches are about to get. So it's going to run out of power, and the accuracy is not, I mean, it's not running. So like, how important is accuracy really? Like, I think sometimes, man, and I'm saying I've been guilty of this. I've been hearing stuff online. I'm like, oh, I got to get that because it was said I had to get it. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. So that's why I started being like really selective with what I got. I didn't buy this watch because any other person besides the military. My ties to the militaries were like, Hamilton, you won with me because of military is everything, man. Because I seen what people go through. You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff tied up into it. You know, even those people that served in World War I, II, in Vietnam, like the Cold War, like anybody that goes through battle, man, it's like the troops on the ground, even the enemy, even my enemy, I respect the amount of work and grit that you have, everything like your respect for country. So yeah, it goes, you know, you can say, man, forget the enemy. No, I still got to respect. Now, I got to get you, but at the same time, I still respect your position as a soldier, you know what I'm saying? So that was the only reason that's the only reason I mess with Hamilton. That's it. If it wasn't for that, the way I collect watches, I'm not saying I wouldn't ever look at Hamilton, because I think it's a handsome watch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's a handsome watch. Plus, I I like the box it comes in. I know you can't wear your box, but man, who are we fooling? Packaging means a lot, bro. If you're gonna have it, man, I think that packaging is dope, man. Check that out. That is a nice, and like when it comes down to it, like say for instance, when it comes down to you leaving this planet and your watches go to whoever you want to go to, your grandkids, great grandkids, stuff like that. You got this real nice box, put that in there, and they open it up and it's like, yo, this is great grandpa's watch, man. This is cool. That's stuff. That's what I'm on right now. So I think all in all, is it worth the $745? That's up to you to decide. I can't choose that for you. There are a lot of other watches. There are a lot of options. If you are into specs, I would tell you to look somewhere else. If you don't want to spend as much, Timex has an offer. They offer a field watch, just like the khaki field, and I believe the specs on that one is actually better than this Hamilton. But again, my reason for buying the watch may not. I guarantee it's not your reason for buying the watch. There'll be some people like me, but this is overall, I give it a passing grade of yes. I would recommend it to any soldier that's not going into war. Any vet that, if you're a vet, oh yeah, most definitely. You ain't about to fight nobody, bro. Like easy use, man. That push button, I'm spoiled, boy. I'm telling you. Look how easy that is. Boop, that thing pop. Yeah, I'm telling you. You see, hold on, let me show you again. Easy, boy. That thing, I love it. I'm spoiled on that. Spoiled on that. All right, so let's get in the comments. Let's see what's going on. The IWC Mojave Desert could be a perfect for sand gear. Way too expensive. Ooh, I got to look that up. Oh, and just for the record, I was looking to see if my watch made the cut as movie watches. My model did not make it, but the one on the leather strap, the Khaki King on the leather strap was in the movie. Mine on the bracelet wasn't on the movie, but it was, I guess it's on YouTube. Does YouTube count Hamilton? It's been featured on multiple reviews. Are you guys counting that too? Because if that's the case, hey, here you go. Put this in the record books. Y'all seen this right here on Trapvision 3. Oh, man. On a lot of today's military watches like Marathon and CWC Quartz. Yes, they are. Trap, I wore Timex and they are, man. There's so many watches though. There's so many military style watches that for like to battle. I'm gonna tell you, Armatron Digital. That Armatron, that thing lasted, man. I'm talking about, I beat that watch up. I may still have that watch. That thing lasted, I want to say it's still running too. I got a lot of watches in my storage, man. All of my watches I brought back from Iraq. One of them got mangled. It was trash. It was a fashion watch, and I just wore it and forgot I had it on and got into a scuffle, man. That thing just ripped apart, man. The hands is moving everywhere. Oh, man. I'm a retired collector. I'm done. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Let me go back to... I got a free one going to 988 Rihanna. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Rob, you didn't have to explain that to Dave D. You didn't have to explain it to Dave D. He being funny, man. Dave D is the source, bro. He's a source. Y'all know, okay, so you guys give me credit about like, yo, Trap, your collection is on fire. Your collection is this. You got some nice pieces. There's some of these companies I didn't even know existed. I had no idea some of these watches were out there circulating, man. They was flying past my head all over the place, man. You know who put me on? You want to know who the source of this thing is? The madman behind the watches I've collected, Dave D. And he's not want to take credit for it. He asked, what's a rehot? Bro, Rob, if you seen this man's collection, I actually did a video. Is it a year old now? I think it's a year old. I did a video on some of Dave D's watches, man, aka the source. Man, don't let that dude, man. He know more movements. If I ain't know any better, I could swear that this man is sitting in a room with some of these watchmakers and he's giving them the ideas, man. That's the type of dude he is, man. I ain't nobody, bro. Like, he just not on camera. He don't want to come forward, man. He's gonna die with his information. He funneling off to me and Vic, but like he's not gonna. Yeah, man, get out of here. Get out of here. He said, "Okay, Robert, you're funny. Enjoy your collection." That's right. That's right. Hold on, let me get back to at least I care to explain. Get out of here, Dave. You trying to be funny. Wait a minute. I want to get back to what you had said. Something. Source Vision 3D. Vic, get out of here, bro. Your original watch died in Nam. Wow. Thanks, Orange Juice. Let's see. Hold on, I want to get back to it because I want to look something up real quick. What I saw in the chat. I've been on for 26 minutes. I don't know about that. Okay, all right. I'm curious. Hey, I will also say, man, go check out how many movies. They said like over 500 movies. Go check out how many movies Hamilton watches in your spare time have been in. There was some pretty interesting stuff in there, man. I was like, man, that's crazy. They even got a whole page dedicated to the stars that's worn. And I was like, man, again, man, there's so much stuff to know about and watch in horology, man. It's crazy. I am curious about this IWC. Mojave Desert. Okay, let's see here. You know what I like about IWC is the crown. If you guys have never looked at an IWC timepiece, that crown is stupid big, man. Hey, this thing got to be expensive because it said inquire about the price. Oh, man. Hey, bro. That's crazy. It didn't even tell me the price. Okay, let me look up a IWC Big Pilot Top Gun. So that's what it's called, a Top Gun. I see it on eBay for, wait a minute. You got two different prices. So hold on, is that the right one? There's two different prices on this IWC Big Pilot. One is $38,000, the other one's $15,000. And then on Etsy it say, wait a minute, that can't be real. Don't fall for it. Like, oh, say you got one IWC Big Pilot watch Mojave Desert Edition, $695 on Etsy. And then I don't believe that may be a fake. Because I'm looking at these other reputable spots. But then, wait. No, I'm not even going to call that reputable, man. It's eBay, bro. eBay. There's only a few of y'all I trust on eBay, eBay sellers, man. Y'all out there trying to rip people off, bro. Y'all trying to rip people off, man. Okay, it's on Houdinki. 16 grand on the IWC. Okay, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it, bro. Rob, do anybody look at Houdinki? Do you ever go on Houdinki's website to read through this stuff? Okay, ceramic case. Perpetual calendar, one of the spectrums. It's 46 millimeter. That's a big watch, bro. It's a pilot's watch, so you got to see it. So yeah, that makes sense. That's a big boy. That's a lot of surface on that watch, boy. I like it though. I like everything about it, man. It's a busy dial. And I like IWC, man, but I'm going to the Brett Lane AD set. Oh, there you go. Hey man, take pictures, bro. I want to see. 16 grand IWC, guys. Be good. All right, Jay Jones. Hey man, that trash man is, it's like, bro, I'm used to them picking the trash up in the morning, bro. Like we got this new trash company. Bro, it's in the evening. You know what I'm saying? The mailman about to run and that trash man is like coming here now. I'm like, that's crazy. I prefer monochrome. Okay. So Rob, let me ask you this. I don't know, I'm not gonna ask you how many watches you have, but like what is it like in your top 5 watches that get the most wrist time? Your top 5. What is your top 5, or like a watch that you favor the most that gets the most wrist time? Let's say that. I'm not gonna ask you what your favorite is, but because I think that's a loaded question. I think like when you ask somebody, man, what's your favorite watch? I don't know. I give you an answer like Vic would say, whatever watch I got on my wrist at the time is my favorite watch. Yeah, that IWC, man, that thing is, that's wicked, bro. That's wicked. But you know, I'm gonna stick to what I know, and not to say that I will never, ever, ever not get an IWC, but I don't know, maybe one day. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like we were just talking, having a discussion. And you guys feel free to, if you catch this on replay, man, please put your what watches that you like, you really care the most about, what get the most wrist time, and do you like Hamilton timepieces? Is Hamilton on your radar? Do you have any Hamiltons in your collection? Now, again, I think everybody's different when it comes to Hamilton or the watches that you like. I think Hamilton get enough. They really do get enough play on YouTube. You know what I'm saying, as far as reviews. But every time I look at a review, I listen to them. I say, it's a lot of times I may agree with like maybe 15% of what they say, but like, yeah, my reasoning behind collecting watches is so much different. Longines, Hydro Conquest, GMT, Tag Heuer, Aqua Racer, Tag Heuer, Aqua Racer, Longines, Seiko 5 Sports. There are 5 I wear the most. Okay. I also have an Islander, a couple of Invictus, Seiko Tank, a couple of G-Shocks, and a couple of Citizens. Righteous, man, you got a nice collection, bro. I ran into a guy here at Moyer Jewelers, man, that he loves, absolutely loves Tag Heuer. And see, I know Tag is the official timekeeper for in Indianapolis 500. And when I went, bro, like it's so many people there with tags. I don't know, man. This, you know what's exciting to me is watch people. Watch people are so different, man. It's almost like, you know, in a way, they compare to me. They compare to people in cosplay. You know, people that like to dress up as, you know, their favorite character, or people that do the Pokemon cards. Like they have their own language, man. It is so interesting, man, and it's funny because you wouldn't expect certain things, man. Because like what's crazy is I've said this and I go back to it, man. Like I surprised somebody about my interest and love for watches, you know, and they based it. I'm telling you, they read the book by its cover first and was like, "Ooh, the contents of that book is not what I thought it was going to be." My bad. I said, "Hey, no, it's no offense taken, man. I think it's funny that, you know, we look at each other first and be like, oh yeah, he looked like a whatever." And then when you find out that that person's not like that, you're like, "Ooh, that's okay." You know, and I have that still to this day. I have that right now, man. You know, some of the watches I show, they like, dude, you don't seem like the type that'll rock that type of watch. I'm like, yeah, I would. What's up, Scott? Looking for the Brett Lane Ocean Quest. Yeah. Oops, Tag Heuer Monaco as the second. Oh, you got the Monaco? Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, when I beheld the Monaco the first time, bro, that watch is amazing, bro. That's a beautiful. I like that watch, man. You talking about the epitome of sports watch, man? That thing is stupid, man. That good watch is stupid. I mean that in a good way. I don't. You know what? I take for granted sometimes. Like my slang is misread by somebody that's not familiar with the culture. They're like, did he just call that man watch stupid? No, I mean stupid in a good way. I really love the Bright Lane Chronomat. We just got a Bright Lane boutique here in Austin. My Monaco is the black face leather band. Close to Dark Lord. Mm. Mm. Hold on, bro. You got me. Cause I've never seen it, that colorway. I've always seen the blue. Ooh. Oh, that's cold, bro. I've never seen a black. I've never seen a black one. I've always saw that blue joint. Oh, that's a sexy watch, man. Hmm. Okay. They got a couple of variations of it too. Oh, that thing's nice, man. Okay, Rob, you man, bro, you killing the game with that one. We have one at okay, so we got one. I got a Jared's by me, and it's funny that like my computer is doing the location thing, so they have two different variations of the black. They have a white dial, and then they have a black dial with the brown strap on it, and they have two different variations of the blue. Well, on different straps. Perforated leather. Okay. Oh, that's really nice, man. I like that. Please hit the like button with the content. Think about becoming a channel member. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm actually about to end this one. I want to give a special thanks to my man Hamilton for giving me insight on Hamilton, and then I have a Hamilton notebook I actually got from Trifecta, and it is phenomenal. To-do list. You know what I'm gonna put in there? Collect more watches. Collect more watches. This thing is really nice, man. I think that you know what, I am actually going to use this on my journey with going to different watch events and stuff like that. And I'll continue to. I think this is cool. Yo, Robert Wood has become a member, man. Thank you so much for doing that. I have two new members this week, man. That is amazing. I appreciate you for doing that. I'm on a live. I'm on a different format other than my StreamYards. Else I would hit the button to do the dance and everything to celebrate. But I am celebrating the fact that you became a member. Thank you so much. Welcome to Lean Forward and Don't Quit. I'll give you a little tidbit about that. That Lean Forward means a number of things, Robert. So at that level, when I came back from Iraq, I went into training to become. I wanted to get to the next level of leadership, so I went through leadership school in the Army, and I had an injury from Iraq that prevented me from actually running anymore, and I had to get special stuff, like what do you call that? I can't think of the name right now. It's escaped my head. But it's like sort of like a handicap slip. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this soldier's wounded, but he can still walk. So I had to, do an alternate event for my PT test. So I couldn't run because my knee was shattered. but I can walk like nobody's business, so I sped walk. And I learned this from a runner, was to lean forward when you come across the line. And by me leaning as I was walking, I actually came in seconds before I did. If I would have came in there a couple seconds late, I wouldn't have passed the test, and I'd have had to take it over or be sent back home. So that's where that lean forward comes from. And I appreciate you picking that level. Appreciate you joining. Man, dude, that means a lot to me, honestly. So that helps other people. That will provide the channel to give back to people that are like veterans, which I'm doing that this week, man. Oh, y'all. So Friday, I want you guys to be here. I believe I will do this at 7:30. I will have the link up, and it will be a live event. And yeah, we just gonna go from there, man. We're raising money for veteran suicide awareness, clothing, and I'm also working with Invicta Vets, Mr. James Hargraves. He has been putting money towards people going to school out in Pennsylvania, and guess what they do at their school? They teach people. It's watchmaking school. So there's a story of a young man that actually went through a lot to become a watchmaker. He's in Switzerland right now as we speak. He's doing his thing, and he is he's making movements. He's doing that. He's actually putting watches. He's giving these watches life. These things that we collect and enjoy, we fight over, we argue about, we ridicule, all the stuff that comes along with horology. He's over there doing it right now. And that's a trade that you hardly ever hear about. You always hear about electricians, plumbers, construction guys and stuff like that. But like watchmakers, man, is one of the most underrated skills or trades that somebody can have. And in my opinion, I just told you about a watch that I really like. Some may not like, but like think about the person that actually built the movement. Think about that. Think about the person that, okay, it's a ETA-based movement, but they altered it. That one is a 2834, right? It's 80-hour power reserve. You know, like, and just imagine the work they had to go through to modify it so it can perform like that. So if you wore it Friday on a full wind, you can put it down and pick it back up Monday. It's still telling the right time. So that's what you got into, man. Thank you so much, man. Man, bro. Least I could do after your wonderful gift, man. I appreciate it, bro. I really do, man. Like, you just made my day. On this rainy day, you made my day. You're an awesome dude, man. You're an awesome dude. So I think this is a great stopping point, man. We're going to reconvene. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's watch will be, for right now, the plan is to showcase the expedition. All right, and I see you guys on Watch Crunch. I keep missing my Wristy freaking award, or not Wristy award, but my Wristy achievement thing. I forgot to post yesterday, and I was so close. Now I'm back to square one, and I'm pissed off because I keep doing it month after month. I'm like, what the heck? Well, Watch Crunch is an awesome place. If you've never been to Watch Crunch, man, you can go into my description, not on this video, but go into my actual about section and go down and click on there and see what Watch Crunch is about. See if there's something that you want to go on there. Check it out. If you need a link, I will send you a link if it's better for me to do that to you. So appreciate y'all. I'm out of here, and y'all already know, man. Until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed.